We are sending our application packet away.
Woohoo!
All right, expats and travelers, those of you interested in moving to Portugal, especially from the US, today is August 10th. We did hear back from Living. In this video today, we are going to talk about getting our packet sent away, kind of what has transpired over the past 48 hours. Away we go. I got an email around noon today with the contract for the housing situation that we were in, and Living with 3 Eyes, I believe it is, they sent us the contract. We translated it using this silly app that I do not recommend, so I'll tell you the name of that app, and yeah, I don't recommend it.
Why don't you recommend it?
They just want me to pay for stuff, and there's
well,
ads.
It's a free app. I'm sure you could pay for the app and not get ads and stuff.
The app does work. I agree with you there, Kalie, but it's kind of clunky. Yeah, it's clunky.
It served the purpose for what we needed.
It did serve the purpose. We had a 3 free day trial. We only needed it for a couple of days because we just needed to translate a few docs, and you know, it worked. Basically, you use your phone, you take a photograph of the document, and then it just translates it for you on the spot. So that's nice, and with that, we were able to figure out what the contract said. I was really surprised at how straightforward the contract was. It was really, really straightforward. It's actually less involved than you'll find a contract in the US. With the contract, they do ask for a security deposit to go ahead and secure the place for you, and then you have to pay first month's rent and then last month's rent. So that means that we'll end up paying 3 full months before we actually live a day in this place. I don't know if that's normal, but it's what we're gonna have to do.
So we're heading to the FedEx store. We have all of the documents printed and ready to go. There's a long list. You can check it out on the website, and then VFS has been helpful with some extra things that you have to add. So I just created a checklist of my own that I'll put in as a cover letter with all of the documents so that they can see with like my contact and Josh's contact information. So we printed everything out. It was a lot, but then I set everything out on the bed, on the floor, and went through the checklist one by one, just going ahead and making sure I had everything. So we'll check when we get to FedEx just before we send it off to make sure we have everything, and then away it'll go.
We are now at the FedEx store, and we are gonna ship off our documents. So Kalie and I are gonna check real quick, make sure we have everything. Super hot out here. If this video cuts out, it's because I melted. All right, almost forgot my mask. Here we go.
A bunch of documents. So we need 2 different folders.
How soon do they need to get there?
Well, I have labels already for them. I don't know if the labels are, if you can change the time on them.
We'll get you a receipt. And here's your receipt. And then you are all set.
Well, that was insanely easy. I guess because all the hard work was done at home. I organized everything, I made a checklist, and then of course we did a quick check in the car. Since the labels were prepaid, we just went ahead and gave that to her. She scanned it. We put the stuff in the folders that she gave us, and we're good to go. They're gone.
That was insanely easy. I mean, honestly, I didn't even have to come. Like, if I wasn't filming, then what would have been the point in me coming? You know, like, she got that. That was phenomenal. Superwoman over here. And she's looking back at me knowing that I'm sucking up because I totally had her mad earlier. Now we're headed into Wolfgang Bakery to get the dog some treats, because the dog has just been, he's been really messed up lately. He knows something's up. He knows that he's moving. So we're gonna head into Wolfgang, see what they got.
Very delicious.
He loves those.
You want to grab 2 of them? I only see.
What's up, guy?
Okay, so So we just finished at the FedEx store, and then of course we picked up treats for Pincho, like we said. Again, super easy. The only thing that we have to do today was to send that off, so it's nice to be done with that. It'll be exciting once we get confirmation that it's been received, and the ball will get rolling. They say 60 days, but hopefully it doesn't take 60 days. We'll see.
I didn't melt. Don't worry. She didn't either. You know, interestingly enough, we're currently sitting at the intersection where our car almost caught on fire. Well, actually, where it first started smoking. And then the next intersection is where we thought we caught on fire, pulled up next to a fire truck, and we aborted the vehicle. It was just a radiator problem.
It was scary. So the car that we have here is almost 20 years old. I actually learned how to drive on it, but it's paid off, and so we just leave it at my parents' house because since we're not back very often, it's nice that we can come back and we have a car. Normally it's a reliable car, but this time back it's becoming more unreliable, so it's probably our last time, which is sad. Her name is Jasmine, and like I said, I learned how to drive on her. She's always in my car. Not too long ago it started smoking, and it was a bit of a crazy experience, so we had to get a new radiator for it. So she's running okay now, but the air, especially down in Florida in the summer, is just it's hot. Before we leave for Portugal, we will probably sell her, which will be sad, but she had a good run.
She did have a good run.
Yeah, she's been to a lot of places.
I like whipping her around corners.
Yeah, she's a Mitsubishi Lancer OZ Rally, so bright yellow. Woo-hoo.
If anybody wants a Mitsubishi Lancer OZ Rally 2002 edition to soup up, throw a new engine in this thing, yeah.
Fast and Furious style.
Woo! Yep, like Kalie said, we spent, you know, about an hour or so printing stuff off, making sure that we had it all, and then also signing documents that needed to be signed. So we sat down, we did that. Everything's moving along really smoothly, so it's great to see it all come together. It's weird though, our dog is acting really funny. Like, we spread all this stuff out and he was going berserk, running around. Not agitated, but it was strange, right?
He's seen this before, and one time when we did all of this stuff, we couldn't take him with us. He stayed with my parents. So
Saudi
I don't
Arabia.
know. Yeah, we couldn't take him to Saudi. But every other place he's gone with us, and so I don't know, I think he knows something's up. The funny thing, not funny, but I mean, we're not leaving anytime soon, so hopefully he calms down now that we have this stuff all out of the way.
Kalie, how you feeling?
I always feel really nervous when I have to send a bunch of documents off like this, because I always feel like I've forgotten something. Gotta go.
We have ran another red light.
We did not run it. I was out in the middle on a yellow, and I needed to turn. So I always feel a little nervous. So it's hard to kind of relax until we get confirmation from them that they've received it and they have everything that they need. It's not a huge deal, I guess. If they don't, it would just hold us up. And with the 60 days, we're really close to 60 days from when our flight is. So we just want to make sure we have everything. It does feel good because the last 24, 48 hours have felt a little like crazy rush, like especially with trying to get the contract for the accommodations. It's like, check your email, like, do we have it? And I need to print all this stuff out and da-da-da-da, all of that. So now that is kind of like, whew, okay, done with that. Now I look forward to hearing from them when they receive it, which should be tomorrow. I feel like you find this stuff a lot less stressful. How are you feeling?
I mean, apart from sometimes when you drive me a bit crazy, I'm feeling good. I'm glad that we got everything sent away. You know, I think because I was doing the camera, I felt detached from everything. So I don't know how this is gonna work, you know, filming stuff, but I definitely felt really detached. So I can only imagine, like, you know, these people that are documenting stuff in the wild. If you're working like a documentary and you're filming tigers, you know, and then you just get eaten one because you just feel like so a part of the scene, you're just not even paying attention.
Good thing there weren't any tigers at FedEx.
That's true. There were a couple cougars though. I don't like Carol Baskin anyway. No, overall I feel good. I feel like we're going somewhere. We're moving in the right direction to be moving. I believe that's what Kalie said last time.
Oh gosh.